Everyone enjoys getting out on the town for some live music. And there's nothing like going backstage and down the hall for a VIP pass to the inside information and interviews with the bands, singers, and songwriters that you enjoy. Welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, a showcase of homegrown talent, mixing independent music with personal interviews and a behind-the-scenes look at our music community. Backstage Hall Pass is your front row center seat to some great conversation with the area's most talented artists. Whether you like rock, blues, folk, country, or R&B, Backstage Hall Pass delivers you a daily dose of the stories behind the music. And now, here's the host of our show, Scott Hall.
All right, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome, one and all, to Backstage Hall Pass. This is Monday, the 9th of May. Good to have you all with us today. Let's see who's checking in. Hi, Gary. Hi, Marie. Thank you for dropping in today. Appreciate it. So, let's see what's shaking here. Steve Stein saying hi from the Times. How are you, Steve? Good to see you. Steve Webb checking in on YouTube. Thank you for being part of our YouTube audience today. Scotty Long, DJ Songs in the house. Benny Bodine has joined us. Yeah. Hey, Benny, I need to get you on a Wednesday, man. Wednesday with the band or artist. We want to have Benny Bodine on, so let's chat about that sometime. Love to have you and hear about your musical background and so on. We would. Rob Paisley, thanks for being here. Uncle Dallas, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in on Facebook here. Dirk Turner, crying out loud. They're going to be playing this weekend. We're going to talk about them. There we go. Well, we're trying. We're having technical issues, as we always do with the Book of Face. Those of you on YouTube can probably see us okay, but I'm trying to see what's happening here. Oh, my goodness. I love it when it happens like this. Let's go back and get everything back on like it's supposed to be. Here comes the right kind of sound. There it is. And I know we're looking at black right now. So welcome on a Monday, guys. Thanks so much. It's better when you don't see me. It really is. It is. Well, I'm going to have to go to a crappy camera, it looks like. I am. Let's see if we can get it to happen. Maybe, baby. There we go. Well, there's a crappy camera right off the computer. So, yeah, crazy stuff happening. Typical. I don't know. It just, you start talking and all of a sudden pop-ups happen on the screen. They're saying all this stuff about, your camera's quit. This has happened. Let's see if I can switch cameras now. Maybe we can make that happen. Let's see. There we go. That's better. That looks a little better. Oh my. It's a Monday. It is a Monday. Yes, it is a Monday. Happy Monday, Julie. Good to see you over the weekend. Kara, thanks for being in the house today. Good to have you with us. Winner of last week's Name That Tune trivia, Kara and her husband, Rob. They were big winners. Who else we got out there? Scott Luck. It is better than nothing, I guess. We're back, and we're live. So welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, and it's Monday. It's our weekend update. We're going to talk about a couple events we took in over the weekend. But we'd like to hear from you, too. So drop it in the comments. If you saw somebody play over the weekend, we'd love to hear from you. And Hollywood throwing one in already. Michelle Robinson Band. Friday night was on fire. And Exit 6 Saturday was awesome. Both acts at Pullman Lanes. Thank you for that, my friend. I appreciate you. I need to kill something on the screen here so it's not using any bandwidth. Wow. Glenn says I'm now up to 4 viewers on the tube of you. Thank you. I'm telling you, I have put things out on the page about YouTube subscriptions, and we can't buy a YouTube subscriber, Glenn. So, And I'm not going to buy them. That's for damn sure. So that's what they'd like you to do. But those are people like over in Bangladesh and stuff like that. Hello, Rachel. Thanks for being here. Gary, how you feeling, man? Hope you're doing all right. Yep. Good to see you on here. He says, watching from the Simmons Sanctuary. There we go. Well, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Butch. Thanks for being here. And Julie's throwing out a shout out to the Hanky Panks at Heather's Friday night. But I knew that. I did. We're going to talk about the Hanky Panks. And Steve Webb is saying he went to see DV8 at Kramer's. They had a great crowd there. I saw the videos from that. DV8, though, anytime they play, you're going to have a huge crowd. You are, for sure, for sure. So it's been since last Thursday since we were with y'all. And thanks for all your support as followers, as Mr. Dave Worthington would dub you all, hall monitors. Thank you for that, Dave. But thank you for being here. We were a little down on our numbers this week on the Thursday show. We've been averaging, 2.3 to 2.5 thousand every week. Only had 1.8 this week. But, they tell me not to get hung up on numbers, but I look at them. And that's just the way it works. And, it was a nice weekend. People didn't necessarily get on the Book of Face as much, I don't think. When it's rainy and nasty, sometimes they do. Glenn said he saw the Eagles project. Awesome, he said. Yeah, they're always awesome. They are. Kevin Cooper in the house. Going to talk about him here in a minute. For real, for real. So, but thank you guys for sharing the show on Thursday. We appreciate it. It was, like I said, it was down a little bit, but what's interesting is 1 week I will post on our page in the morning. I do it on Monday mornings. Who did you see play out this weekend? And we'll get 50 to 60 comments, great comments from people. Today, 5. What causes that? Anybody have any ideas what causes that? Because, it's frustrating as hell. It is. You throw something up like that and it goes from 60 the week before to 5. 5 comments. Anybody have an idea? I'm looking for suggestions. I am. Or should the suggestion be what happened at the beginning of the show and just pull the plug on the camera? Yeah, that'll help. Right. Yeah. Gary said he saw some great videos of Bad Habit at the Pine. There we go. Naughty Pine. And yeah. 80-degree weather. I'm looking forward to that. It's coming all week long. Yes. Scott Luck's taking a few weeks off. Oh, no good, man. Kidney stones. Yuck. Yep. Back at the Reading Eagles on the 21st. All right, buddy. Well, I hope you feel better. If you get all that squared away, that's no fun at all. Hi, Diana. A lot of people were in Memphis at the International Blues Challenge. Yeah. And, congrats to our buddy Johnny Fink. He made it into the semifinals. Didn't make the finals, but Johnny Fink, an awesome artist and incredible blues player out of Cincinnati. If you've never seen Johnny Fink and his band, The Intrusion, check them out, or just Johnny's regular show. But he was down there representing the Cincinnati Blues Society, of which he won the Blues Challenge in Cincinnati. And Johnny Fink, man, good guy. Benny got to see Tyler Van B at Heroes Pizza House and Truck and the Jamie Settle Band at W.O. Wright. So what a combo that was. Good stuff there. Love Truck and those boys. And I haven't seen Jamie in a long time. She's forced too. Good player. Yes. Everyone enjoying the beautiful day, I guess. Yes. And Scotty Long can now see and hear me fine. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I don't know if seeing me is a good thing, but at least you can hear me. That's what we like anyway. Hi, Eddie. Standard Country Time Band is in the house representing today. And Kara says Mother's Day is the reason people were with family and friends. Well, that was on Sunday. What'd they do all weekend long? It's just weird how all that crap works. You can do whatever. It's strange how it works on here. Some days you have good days and some days you have bad days. And Steve Webb's going to watch a Journey tribute band called Escape. I've heard and seen them. They do a good job. Steve Webb. They're very good. And Johnny's co-hosting a Bell and the Bear again this Thursday. There you go. Well, that'll be enjoyable. Johnny Fink always makes it a fun night. And while Mr. Jim Cuesta is somewhere over in England or Scotland, doing something, wearing a kilt. I don't know what Jim Quest is doing right now, except driving the wrong way on the road. He makes that clear. He looks like he's having a ball. Yes. I need to get some pics. Yeah, Thursday night at the Nutter Center. Yeah, Thursday night is Kiss if it happens. You never know if it's going to happen or not. Now they're resurging COVID again. You know, I saw it on the news today. Oh, my God. Oh, I don't know. And Diana said others at the International Blues Challenge, Scotty Bratcher, Leroy Ellington, Ralph Cave, and the Rhythm Hounds. Thank you for that, Diana. She's always up on it. Diana is, and a great photographer at that. Thank you, Harlan. And Scotty Long got the opportunity to entertain and be entertained by the Kings Island Clown Band for their 50th year celebration. That's cool. That's awesome. Mike Roberts from the Deck of Trillions practicing for retirement. Mikey's going to retire in a couple weeks here. What's the countdown, Mike? Give me the days, hours, and minutes. I want to know. And Glenn says Gina McCann will be back on Thursday at the Bell. There you go. She's a powerhouse vocalist. She is. All right, let me get started on what we had this weekend. And I want to say I was so disappointed on Friday at our weather. Hi, John Dale. How are you? What's going on? JD in the house. Good to have you with us. Mike says 2.5 weeks. Yeah, good for you, Mike. Congratulations, by the way. But the weather on Friday night just plain sucked. It did. It was terrible. We were planning on a great outing to head down to Heather's in Springboro. And Kara said the rain kept her away from Heather's. Well, remember, I want you to remember, everybody, before everybody freaks about Heather's there and outdoor stuff. They do have a covered patio. I mean, there are big tents. Rain does not bother us. We never got a drop of rain on us that night. But it was pouring the rain. It was terrible and chilly out. And I felt bad for the boys from the Hanky Panks because it was their debut up this way in all that. Hi, Dewey. You're not late to the party. You're right on time, buddy. And I appreciate you being here. So rainy, cool night, but in Hanky Panks fashion, it was fun, enjoyable. They always do a good job. And Brian and Kevin, I sent you a message if you're still out there, Kevin Cooper. I did not know the name of your new drummer. So if you can throw it in here, I'd appreciate it. We'll mention him. But Brian Cafferkey playing the vocals, harmonica, tambourine, and mouth horns. I'll just say that. Mouth horns. Brian playing. And I like to call him John because he calls me Steve. He did figure my name out. He did mention it on Friday night and actually remembered my name. But I feel very, very honored now that Brian Hanky Panks Cafferkey knows my name. Kevin Cooper on vocals, guitar, and keyboard. And then Richard Stoneley, or Stoneley, however you say that, on vocals and bass, helping out with the band there, the backbone of the band. Okay, Walter Piper on drums for that show. Okay. They have a rotation. All right. Well, good show, Kevin Cooper. And thank you for being there. We are glad we were able to bring our group despite the weather. And, that's a shame with Heather's because she counts on a season. And I don't know who Facebook user is saying, hey, but if anybody can see, is that Matt Matheny again? Matt Matheny, if that's you, you don't show up as part of our programming here. It's weird. Yes, it is. I see it as Facebook user on one screen. Now I see Matt Matheny on the other screen. So you're the one that comes up with that. It's weird. It's weird. So Hanky Panks, they're a fun band. They have their repertoire of music is all over the place, from oldies to new stuff. And Brian's not afraid to just hammer out some female vocals too. It's really a cool thing. And Scott Luck's got a comment in there about looking for a drummer. Well, you can look in a couple places for a drummer, Scott Luck. One, the homeless shelter. Did I say that out loud? What's a drummer without a girlfriend? Homeless. We'll leave that out there. I'm going to get drummer hate all over the place now for that one. Just a little fun we're having, just a joke. Don't take it serious. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Steve Webb likes my Disco Fever hat in the background. That is a Hollywood trucker hat from Hollywood down at Pullman Lanes. You can buy those down there. It's cool. I like the Disco Fever era. I do. Thanks, Scott Luck. But I want to talk about the Hanky Panks a little bit more. Despite the crap weather, and that Heather always depends on the season to do well money-wise. I mean, in the winter, she's just a little coffee shop, and a little coffee shop's not going to make a lot of money. So she has to kind of sustain herself through the seasonal months here. And when they have a day like that and a great band like the Hanky Panks coming in, it really kind of sucks for them because people just steer away. If it drops below 60 degrees, I mean, you can't, we struggle getting people there. Even on our trivia last week, it was 200 plus people. Should have been 350, but it may be this week because it's so nice out. So you never know. You never know. And yeah, there you go. Gary's got his retirement down to days, hours, and minutes. I had mine too. I did. And Steve Webb saw the Hanky Panks a couple of weeks ago in Hamilton's urban backyard. Awesome place. And they are awesome. They do a great job. And let's see what Matt says. Here we go. What do you say when a drummer is knocking on the door? How much for the pizza? His drummer told him to say that. I love it. We could do drummer jokes all day and bass player jokes. We could. And then about the lead singers, too, who come to the show to load in with their microphone and load out with their microphone. That's how that happens. There's Gina McCann. Talk about some pipes on that young lady. She can sang, people. She can sing. She can. Hope you're having a great Monday, too, Gina. Thanks for dropping by the program today. We appreciate you. But if you have a chance, guys, see the Hanky Panks. Go out, enjoy it. Take a group. And yes, tough crowd for drummers. Mike Roberts knows I love him. He knows, but I make fun of drummers. I do. And he makes fun of me. He tells me I have a face for radio. And I do. So we're equal there. It's like cops and firemen. Firemen make donut jokes. And cops make jokes about firemen doing EMS, earn money sleeping. Things like that happen. Yes. Mike Roberts, still in the house. Good to have you with us, Mike, always. There's a drummer right there for you, Mike Roberts. And he plays a mean cajon as well. He does. All right. So, Hanky Panks, follow their page if you haven't done that yet. Also, Mr. Kevin Cooper has a band called Eyes Up Here, along with a couple of the Hanky Panks members in that one. And he would love for you to follow his stuff. He would. Hi, Jeff Morris. Thank you for being here. And Mike Roberts, of course you had to go there. The drummers bang harder. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mike Roberts. My friend Tony Rosello would agree with you probably. So, a good night all in all at Heather's. Some fun music. Great friends that we had there. And we took a little trip after that out to the Soft Rock Cafe late in the evening to bang out a couple karaoke tunes and have some fun. They were packed there, indoors, of course. They were packed when we got there. And it's interesting. Soft Rock has like a big turnover. You get the early crowd who's people a little older. When I say I'm talking me. Okay. And then early and then later it kind of becomes a younger crowd. And we were there till about midnight or so. But I had a fun time at Soft Rock. Nicole and Mark, who recently got married, who own the place. So we appreciate them very much. They're always great, hospitable hosts. And Soft Rock's been doing karaoke for 15 years plus. That's all they do. And it's a place to go sing. And there's some great singers there. You think of karaoke bars and you're cringing at the person, but really some top-notch singers there. And we had a great time. We did. But really good time. Kevin Cooper, Brian, Richard, and whoever that drummer guy was. I have to scroll backwards again to remember that. Walter, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, anybody else have a drummer joke? Throw it in there if you can. But that was our Friday night. Again, if you saw somebody play over the weekend, guys, and you're out there, please type it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And let's see who else is checking in on the page here. Anybody? Hi, Mike Ebner. Thank you for being here. Steve Bowe. Thank you from Timestamp. Good to have you with us today as well. So thanks for dropping by the program on a Monday, guys. And don't forget to hit the share button, if you will, and invite people to like our page, if you will. I know I'm always harping on that, but the more people involved in the music community that you can get to hit that little like button on our page and find out what we're talking about and who's playing out every Thursday and Wednesday with the band and those kind of things, we'd love to have them because they're the ones that support these musicians and venues. And we would love to have them. We would. Absolutely. So let me move on to Saturday. And thanks again, Hanky Panks. Appreciate you guys. Sorry the weather sucked for you. And really, I know Kevin's been struggling a little bit with some vocal issues and that gravelly, wonderful Ohio pollination that goes on into everybody's throats. And it had to be a little tough to be out there and sing in that weather and all that too. So let's see what Cricket has to say. There's Cricket. Cricket. Yes, she's here. She said she went to the Bell and the Bear to see the debut of Middle Age Man Band after taking photos of her son before prom. Oh, everybody's prom photos. Weren't they cute? I mean, there's so many cute kids out there going to prom. They really were. I know I'm sounding like a little softy, aren't I? I love looking at that. And, you know, I have to give a big shout out here in a minute. I will, but some other people, to some other people that not necessarily music related, but we'll get to it. John Dale, or JD as he likes to be referred to, at Pullman Lanes with Michelle Robinson. Michelle Robinson kicks ass. She's so good. So good. Question of the day. Does Kiss have a show opener Thursday night? That is a great question. Do they? Does anyone know? Bueller. How about one of my producers out there looks it up and tells us? Does Kiss have a show opener on Thursday night? I'm going to bet one thing. It's not John Bon Jovi. No. Have you seen the videos lately of him? Poor guy. I feel so sorry for him. There's a time you just hang it up, man. You got to hang it up. You do. Benny Bodine also saw Vaughn Sutherland, cold beer and cheeseburgers. Yeah, Vaughn quit sending me his stuff, man. He was sending it for weeks and then gone like a vapor trail. Yes. Mike Roberts saw the Eagles project Saturday after his private derby gig. Wow. Yes. Acoustic Blue Band private. They played a cool place for the derby party. I must say that looked neat. And yes, exit 6 at Pullman. JD saw. Thank you for that. And oh, okay. They do. Dewey said it's a live painting thing. You know, I've seen that before. I've seen a guy that did that before a concert. It was really kind of cool. Yeah, doing the kind of splash like painting and it becomes something or upside down and then he flips it over and it's this beautiful picture. And they end up doing it for charity and things like that. That's awesome. Yeah. Gary says not that he knows of. Well, Dewey says they do. It's a live painting thing. So there we go. Thank you, Gary. And hello, Carrie. Thanks for being here today. Hope all is well with you. Hope you're doing all right out there. Let me talk about Saturday, though. I got to get to it because I'm running out of time, and I want to mention this. Saturday night, I took in a group called Fleetwood Dreams. Now, Fleetwood Dreams was formed in October of 2013. Okay, it kind of recreates the sound of Fleetwood Mac, just like it sounds, with unbelievable vocal harmonies and, you know, some really cool arrangements of songs, you know, and let me tell you this before I talk about the venue. Rhiannon, okay, Say You Love Me, Dreams, Sarah, You Make Lovin' Fun, and so many more Fleetwood Mac classics that they played throughout the night. Place was sold out. It's the Hidden Gem Music Club in Centerville, Ohio, South Dayton area. And if you haven't been to the Hidden Gem, man, it is a music venue. It's becoming extremely popular. I've been there twice now for two big events. One was a blues event, tribute event to some blues players that were lost during the COVID. And this one, Fleetwood Dreams. Now, there are some friends of ours in that band, and I must say, Rob Olson on guitar. I have heard Rob play numerous times, and normally he's playing an acoustic act. And I haven't had an opportunity. I know of him playing very good electric guitar, and Rob Olson absolutely blew me away. This guy is, he's super talented. If you don't know Rob, he's a guitar phenomenon. And he loves to play the 80s and the rock stuff, but he really pounded it out on the Fleetwood Mac tribute songs and did a great job. And let's see what he got. All right, Dewey, thank you for that. I appreciate it. And Gary's throwing it up there. The painter is the opener, but can't confirm it. Thank you. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope he's still on the tour with him. Absolutely. And there's a shameless plug that Diana's throwing in for Scotty Bratcher. You guys can check out as I'm talking about Fleetwood Dreams here. But the band being made up of seasoned musicians, and let me mention, of course, we love a band called the Marthas, okay? Tony and Kathy singing that. Kathy sings here in the Fleetwood Dreams band. She does keyboards, does most of the vocals throughout the night, and guitar. And Dana Farley, who's well-known locally, guitar and vocals. Scott Ankeny on bass and vocals. And Bill Hauer on drums and vocals. Now, paste this all together into some awesome harmonies. And they played the full songbook, including some really old cuts, the Peter Green stuff. They did Sentimental Lady, Bob Welch tune. Just an enjoyable evening. And I've got to talk about the Hidden Gem. Twice that we've been there, it's been superb. We've had a great time. Now, it's a little different than some music clubs you might go to because you have to go to the bar to get a drink. They're not out. There's not servers working the floor and that kind of thing. But in this day and age, I mean, my God, you can't get staff. So the bartenders are friendly, very nice. Had a chance to meet the owner. I didn't know him. I hadn't known him. I met him that night and had a chance to talk to him. Super nice guy. And really a great concept. There's a beautiful stage there. They have a house PA system that sounds really good for a room that's not acoustically made, probably for concerts. It's got a high ceiling. It's got a big metal roof, that kind of thing. But the sound's surprisingly good in a room like that, because many times you go to breweries and places that have those big warehouse-looking, what's the term for it? Industrial look, and it's interesting. You don't always have the best sound. Good sound that night. Had a great time with them, and Fleetwood Dreams, man. If you get a chance, I mean, this was a ticketed event. You could buy tickets on Eventbrite. It was sold out, and really a super time. So had a great time there with the folks. So hats off again to Kathy, Dana, Rob, Scott, and Bill for putting on a great show. And we enjoyed the music of Fleetwood Mac. And who doesn't love Fleetwood Mac? I mean, you don't have to be a super fan, but everything they put out was good. It was pretty golden, and making up and breaking up as many times as they did, and they still put out great music. Hell yeah, it was good. And Gary says better than listening to David Lee Roth. You talking about Bon Jovi? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, Gary's going to call Gene or Doc McGee to confirm. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You let me know what you find out, will you? Get a confirmation in on that one right away. So that was our Saturday night Hidden Gem in Centerville. We do mention their schedule every Thursday on who's playing out. And yeah. And thanks for calling me Steve, Hollywood. You are so funny. You're so funny, my friend. You are. We got to have lunch again soon. It's on me. All right. I want to talk about Sunday real quick. Happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there. If hopefully you enjoyed your day. And we had a great day on Sunday. We ended up going to our grandson Liam's flag football game, which they had at 5:00 on Mother's Day. Okay. Imagine that made some mommies happy. But Liam got his first touchdown, and they were up by like 2 points at the end, and this kid is headed for the end zone, and Liam snagged his flag on the 2-yard line and prevented them from scoring, and they won the game. So Liam had a good day. It was a good Mother's Day for his mommy, Erica, and our son, Sam, who was having a birthday as well on that day. So really good weekend for us. Great day on Sunday. Beautiful weather. We're going to be at trivia tomorrow night at Mr. Burroughs, 7 p.m. start time on that one. That's question answer. And then again, name that tune on Wednesday. We hope to have a full house Wednesday. Get your reservations in early for that one. Wednesday at Heather's on the patio. It's going to be 84 degrees and sunny. Looking forward to it. And Gary said, it's the painter. There you have it. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that very much. Thank you guys for being here. Did you have a good time today? Hope you had a good time with us. We had a good time with you. If you didn't have a chance to mention artists and venues here on the show, there is a post on our page. It'll be below this one. Go on there and write who you saw over the weekend. We'd love to have you recognize some good musicians and, of course, some great venues on our page. And that's it. We'll be back tomorrow with Top 5 Tuesday. I'll throw a topic out in the morning on the page if you want to see what that's going to be. Top 5 Tuesday brought to you every week on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. That's awesome. And then Wednesday, watch for a little interview to come Wednesday. We're working on something there. And I do have to do a little disclaimer, folks. Had somebody kind of call me out yesterday and was pretty mean to me in a message about not having them on the show yet. And it's not that I'm ignoring you, man. It's just I stay busy. I'm a one-man band at this, and it is one of those things that you got to understand. Those shows, that's not my income and living. So please keep that in mind. I do that for the courtesy of promoting bands and such. So please remember that, ladies and gentlemen. And I will get to you. Don't send me a shitty message. Then, it's just no good. Mike's rewinding to Hanky Panks. They play at Trillions the 21st, 8 to midnight. There you go. Thank you, Mike Roberts. And thank you all for being here. Have a great Monday. It's beautiful outside, guys. Enjoy your Monday. Hope you have a great day. And we will catch you real soon. Want to thank the folks from Warren County Post for posting our list every week on Thursdays. And thanks the Hanky Panks and Fleetwood Dreams for a wonderful weekend of music. We'll be back with you tomorrow, like I said, at 5 o'clock. Until then, have a nice day, everybody. Enjoy yourself. We're out of here. See you next time. Bye-bye.